So you can kind of see her balance on the follow through. So that's a complete like repercussion of what's going on.
Okay.
All right, so this is just for you, okay? So right there, you got a lot of speed. You're anywhere from 100 to 103. Your path on that was actually pretty good. Sometimes it's to the right, like 6.
Yeah.
And sometimes you hit up, what was the max you hit up on the ball? 8. Yeah, so that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to have, when we pin, so what we kind of did is we first worked on trying to find the bottom of the arc, okay? Because when you hit that far up on a ball, you're doing it in an uncompromising fashion, okay? So I don't mind being, now you have enough speed to support it.
Yeah.
You can hit down on a ball a degree and be okay. I prefer like 2 up. I just don't want the circle that you're swinging on, or the ellipse, to be phonetically correct, to be shifted around. I don't want it to be this way, and I don't want it to be this way, okay? So the problem is that your concept to hit up and out on the golf ball so you don't slice it is that your left arm stays kind of back behind you and on your chest for a long time. So when you start down, you start to shift forward, tilt back, and then your right elbow looks like it's way back here. And then you jump out of it to try to hit the ball.
Right.
So that's why your feet kind of get out of the way and it becomes a problem. Now what we did with the irons, I'm just going to show you. So go ahead and set up. And we started with irons. We got you with a 7-iron about 5 down, path around 0 to 1 left. Okay, so go ahead and set up the ball. Okay, so first and foremost, do your backswing. Good, just kind of feel it. Good, okay, so your hand, so we're not going to play the flute here, so we're going to have a little more structure in the left hand, okay? Good. Now, let me explain, I'll get back to your left wrist in a second, okay? On the downswing, we want your hand path with your rotation to work out to the ball some amount. Okay, now I don't want your left arm, hold that for a second. I don't want your left arm just to shift out. Yeah. Okay, I don't want your left arm just to fall back. I want the rotation of the shoulders to control that. Okay, so my right shoulder doesn't go like this, and it certainly doesn't go like that. Yeah. Okay, because we're going to have a lot of lever issues if you do that. Okay, so go to the top. Okay, so the first move, so we're not playing the flute. Okay, is you're going to stay here centered, you're going to rotate, and this shaft is going to fall back a little bit. Feel that? Yeah. Okay, that's what you want to feel without this coming up. Right. Now as you do that, now that's your shallowing piece. Now don't hit the ball, but rotate to the ball. There you go. See, now you didn't pop out of it. Yeah. Okay, so that's your basic template that you have to do. Okay. Now obviously, when you did that, what happened to your angle of attack and your path?
Shifted down in the left.
That was the feel, right? But you got your angle of attack to 0.
Yeah.
And you got your path to 0 with a driver, which is fine.
Right.
Okay, and if you want to be 2 up, fine. If you want to be 1 down, fine. Now, if you swung slower, if you were like at 90 miles per hour, you better hit up. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm not saying hit up 5, but hit up 3 to 4. That's fine. Okay, without shifting that plane around. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna one last thing. Let me see your golf club. Okay, I'm gonna answer this for you. Okay. There's a reason why you lose your grip. Okay. Now, the left wrist can be extended at the top of your swing. Okay. I prefer that it's not bowed for a number of reasons. Okay. The sweet spot control, all that stuff becomes an issue. So it will be neutral, and your left thumb supports the shaft. Okay. So it's real important. And then you have this pressure point that's right here. It's driven through here, and if you look on the camera, okay, right there, it's driven right through here, and that supports it. So when I get up there, this is not being like that. See that? All right. Now, real important, the transition of me rotating and squatting like that, watch what my left wrist does. See how it goes into flexion? Yeah. That's done because the forces of me turning are creating that, not me manually trying to do it. Right. Okay. If I start doing that, that's not a It's not a passive action. I want that to be passive. Okay. So you'll see a lot of players, okay, and really good ones, that might get extension like this at the top, and their transition throws the shaft in that position.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
They don't make it.
They don't
here.
force it or make it or anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, there's a few guys that are like this, and I get that. And then they do it late, like Jimmy Walker's one. Jimmy Walker's like this, and he's like this, and then he goes,